Imagine having everything taken from you, your championship titles, your livelihood, your very purpose, not because you were defeated, but because you refused to betray your conscience. This is the untold journey of Muhammad Ali, a story that stretches far beyond the boxing ring, from a stolen bicycle to a stand that would steal the world's heart. Stay with us, and you may never see failure or courage the same way again. Born Cassius Clay in 1942 in Louisville, Kentucky, he entered a world where the color of his skin dictated where he could sit, eat, and dream. His story didn't begin with glory. It began with a rage that felt helpless. At 12 years old, his brand new bicycle was stolen. Furious and in tears, he reported it to a police officer, vowing to whoop the thief. That officer, Joe Martin, who ran a local boxing gym, offered him not sympathy, but a path. "You better learn how to fight first," he said. And with that, a boy's anger was given a direction. The boxing gym became his sanctuary. While others played, he trained with a focus far beyond his years. His speed, his footwork, his undeniable voice began to form. In 1960, he stunned the world, winning an Olympic gold medal in Rome. Yet, returning home to segregation, that gold felt hollow. It was a first lesson that medals couldn't shield him from prejudice, sparking a deeper search for identity. That search led him to a profound transformation. In 1964, after dethroning the fearsome Sonny Liston to become world heavyweight champion, he announced he was no longer Cassius Clay. "My name is Muhammad Ali," he declared. He had embraced Islam, shedding what he called his slave name. It was an act of self-creation that shocked and angered many. He was told to just be a boxer, to stay in his lane. But Ali was becoming something more, a man of unshakable conviction. Then came the ultimate test. At the height of his powers in 1967, he was drafted to serve in the Vietnam War. His refusal was clear and principled. "I ain't got no quarrel with them Viet Cong." He would not fight in a war he believed unjust, asking, "Why should they ask me to put on a uniform and go 10,000 miles from home to drop bombs and bullets on brown people in Vietnam, while so-called Negro people in Louisville are treated like dogs?" The cost was catastrophic. He was stripped of his title, his boxing license suspended, convicted of draft evasion, and faced a 5-year prison sentence. Overnight, the champion was exiled, bankrupted, and vilified. For 3.5 years, he was banned from the sport he dominated. But Ali did not sit still. He turned his exile into a different kind of training ground. He spoke on college campuses, sharpening his mind and his message. He fought his case in court, and he kept his body ready. This period forged a deeper Ali, teaching him that true strength is standing alone for what you believe, even when the applause has completely faded. When he finally returned to the ring in 1970, the world saw a different fighter. Older, perhaps slower. In 1974, he faced the seemingly invincible George Foreman in the Rumble in the Jungle. Foreman was a brute force powerhouse. Ali's strategy defied all logic, the rope-a-dope. He leaned against the ropes, covering up, letting Foreman exhaust himself throwing punches. For rounds, it looked like sheer survival, even foolishness. But Ali was waiting. In the 8th round, as Foreman slumped in fatigue, Ali unleashed a lightning combination and knocked him out. It was a victory of transcendent intelligence over raw power, of spirit over circumstance. It was the greatest comeback in sports history. Muhammad Ali's legacy is not a perfect record of wins and losses. It is the legacy of a man who refused to be separated from his soul. He taught us that fame without conviction is empty, and that the greatest battles are often fought outside the ring. He showed that you can be knocked down, stripped of everything society values, and still rise with your dignity intact. His life screams a silent question at each of us. What do you believe in that strongly? What would you sacrifice everything to defend? So, what does this mean for you right now? Maybe you're facing an injustice, a loss, or a moment that demands you choose between what's easy and what's right. Take a page from Ali's playbook. First, channel your frustration into focus. Let your anger fuel not just complaint, but directed action. Second, let your values define your battles. Your principles are your core. Never negotiate them away for temporary gain. And third, master the art of endurance. Some seasons are for leaning on the ropes, for strategic patience. Conserve your strength because your moment to strike back will come. If this hidden story of courage resonated with you, don't let this be just another video you watch and forget. Here's how you can take this inspiration forward and join our community. Subscribe to the channel Hidden Success Tales. We dive deep every week into the untold stories of icons, innovators, and everyday heroes who turned their darkest moments into defining strength. Click subscribe so you never miss a story that could change your perspective. Ring the notification bell. Get alerted the moment we upload new content. Let us be your weekly dose of resilience. Talk to us in the comments below. This is the most important part. Share with us. Which part of Ali's journey hit home for you? Was it the stolen bike moment? The courage to lose it all for his beliefs? Or the genius of the comeback? Your story or reflection might be the exact words someone else needs to hear today. Share this video. Send it to a friend, a family member, or a colleague who is facing their own round of adversity. Be the one who passes on the spark of courage. Your journey to building unshakable resilience starts with a single step. Let's take it together. Subscribe now, and let's uncover the hidden strength within your own story.